So as my colleague said, Dávid Judik, I work here at Chain.Reaction, and I'm going to talk about style components today. And how do you like the heat today?
It's
all
pretty
right.
cool.
Some questions that I get to know you and maybe shift around my presentation a little bit. So who used React here before? Yeah, that's quite a lot. All right. We used CSS modules with React. All right, few. And who tried style components? Also few. All right. So maybe I will just start with, I think React is pretty clear. And what style component is. It's basically a CSS and JS library for React. From and Max Developer, and then the CSS modules as well. And what CSS modules is. I did a previous talk in last October, I think. And CSS modules basically try to solve the problem with CSS that if you use React and React components, it's not really getting well with CSS because CSS is global and you have components and you cannot say in CSS that, okay, I just want to apply this CSS to this component. You can, if you're careful with your naming, but if you're working in a really big team, that's kind of getting out of hand after a time, so that's really a problem. And CSS modules solve this with, you can define your CSS as in a CSS file just before, and you can apply your class names from this CSS file to your React component, basically mapping them, and they will be generated names based on that class name, so they will be unique, and this way you get unique styles for your components, and your components styling is not going to affect each other. And basically style components is the same thing, just a little improved. So main idea is that you don't have to map your CSS class names to your React components, and that's the main idea. So continue with my previous talk. This was the GitHub stars for React CSS and JS libraries. As you can see, style components is around 2000, and also you can see uploaded and radio and GSS. And this is currently, as you can see, style components really got really popular. Windows and the other just gained 1,000 stars in that same period, as you can see. So yeah, really started to be used by people. And how does it work? What does it look like? You just import style from style components, and this is working like this. Yeah. So you can start with style basic tag name. This could be any HTML like a div, button, etc. And in this template string, you can write your CSS as before. So this is the same CSS as before, and you get a component based on this button. So what's going to happen is you get a button with this style with a unique class name, and you can use this button in your React components. So this is pretty clear. Probably I can say a few things, but I will get to later on. So what's the real difference compared to the other previous solutions? You can write real CSS string or real CSS, and not just like object mapping like with other CSS in JS libraries, or if you use React Native, you kind of have like this not real CSS, but it's CSS object. So you have to camel case everything. So it's not basically the same thing. It looks like CSS, but it's not. Here you use real CSS, and it's going to be just copy pasted as a real CSS. You get theme support as well, because you can imagine that you have a well-defined component, but you want to style a bit differently next time, or in a different part of your application you want to look like differently. And how this works, you get the same provider from Linux or from the previous talk with Apollo provider. So you get a theme provider, and you just define your theme there, and what style component you put in that theme provider, your variables that you defined on that theme provider are going to be applied in every style component. So, and you can have multiple theme providers in your application, so you don't have to just one in your root. You can define multiple ones as well. And it's using the same thing, React context, like Redux does with provider. The next thing that your styling and JSX in your render component or component is not going to be mixed, because as you can see, for example, you can define this style component in the beginning of your component, and you just use this component in your render function, and your render function is going to be just about hierarchy and every other functional part that you're going to define. And you can imagine that with a really complex component or with a huge form, you really want to know what's happening and not mix it with your styling, because that just goes really unreadable after time. And the next use advantage is that you can use JavaScript in your CSS. And yeah, it's like with other CSS preprocessors like SES or LESS, you kind of have the same thing. They try to get additional things to CSS, but here you can really use JavaScript and everything with it. So what you can do, basically, you have these style components previously, but you can also define a template string in there as props, and you get all of the props that this button gets. And based on those props, you can define additional CSS. Like, you can imagine that by default, your background is transparent and your color is red. But if it's a primary button, you get different colors with it. And as you can use it in your render function just as a button or a button primary. And you can define different types of the same component, just a little bit different styling. As I mentioned, that okay, this looks pretty nice, but what about SES mixins and everything else that you can use with other CSS preprocessors? Because here you cannot use them. But what really a mixin is in SES? It's basically a function. You pass in arguments and you get back something. And here you can do the same thing as I showed. You can just define a function here, pass in your props, and you get back your styling based on that. But they even defined another library called Polished, where they pre-created everything that you maybe need. Like, yeah. So as you can see here, you have, maybe you cannot see. Maybe, yeah. So on the left-hand side, you get everything like colors for dark and light, different kinds of RGB, RGBA. So everything that you maybe need. And you don't have to write everything from scratch. Okay. But, okay, this really gives, you get really component-based styling, but sometimes you want global CSS, like you want to define keyframes, or you want to just define your typography, or anything like that. That's not really component related. You can do it with, you can import inject global in one of your components, and you just use it, inject global, and you write your really global CSS, and you get this functionality. Okay, so summarizing, as I see, the pros that you can really use JavaScript in your styling, and this is like happened with me before, that you have a variable in your CSS and you have available in your JavaScript, and you really have to match those, and you cannot just define it once. But here you can do this, and you get everything with JavaScript. The next thing that, the first thing that I basically said, that you don't have to map and come up with class names and map those to your React component JSX. Everything happens automatically. One huge advantage that you can use style components not just with React, but with React Native as well. So you don't have to use that object definition of CSS with React Native. And if you have an app or anything like that, that you're writing the same thing for React and React Native at the same time, you can use your already existing styling on both of those platforms, and this could be convenient. And no build process really involved, because everything happens in render time, because it's dynamic. As you can see, it's using your components props, those could change, and because of this, your styling is also going to change. Which is really because with Create React App, you just get really plain CSS support, so nothing like CSS preprocessor or anything like that. If you want to use that, you have to eject your Create React App, and that's just why we do that if you can get away with it with style components. And yeah, it's really easy. So you don't have to like go through your Webpack config and define everything there. You just install style components and you can use it in your real components straight away. Cons that, as I said, it's really dynamic. So you're not going to like get a static CSS file, and you cannot serve that as part of your application. So in theory, in a big application, this could be a bottleneck, but the experience with it is that it's nothing really that could matter. It works only with React. That's obvious, kind of. This is a really kind of huge approach to styling things. So you really have to think it through and how could you use it. Yeah, that could be a con. And for example, for testing, you do not define your test names on your components. They're going to be auto-generated, so you cannot know what's going to be. So you cannot refer them to them in your test file, test scripts. But you can define additional test names or IDs or anything like that in your components. So that's not a big issue. It was the same with CSS modules before, so there's nothing really changed there. And that's it.